This is Jeff O'Leary coming at you with another episode of Keeping Real Estate Real. If I was a first-time home buyer, this is what I'd be looking for, and I'm going to give you 4 things to really keep an eye on. Number 1 is I'd buy a home. I know the prices are expensive, and I know there's a lot, it's hard to get a home nowadays, but ultimately get on that property ladder, start building equity, and start increasing your value. And over time, you'll be able to grow and move up. So number 1, get a property. Don't wait for years for this market to correct, because honestly, it never is going to. If the prices of homes go down, it's going to be harder to borrow money. So therefore, you're in the same boat anyway, or even worse. Number 2 is I'd find a home that possibly needs a little bit of work, okay? So one of the biggest things we can do when we're younger is add our sweat equity to a home. So maybe there's some ugly carpets in a home, maybe the kitchen needs to get outdated, and you don't have to do it right away. The goal is to get that property and then over time fix it up and add value, add equity to your home. Number 3 is I'd find the best location possible to live in. In fact, I personally would sacrifice a little bit on the size to get into that good neighborhood where there's going to be growth in the future, where there's rapid transit, where the good schools are and the shops and the restaurants. Because over time, those are the areas that always go up in value. And finally, my last tip is get the biggest home you can for the price. Again, I would pass on the fancy upgrades such as granite countertops or, beautiful upgrades in the home, and I would go for pure square footage. Because ultimately, when you're a first-time home buyer, chances are your life's going to change over the next 5 years. So the bigger the house, the more you're able to flex. Say you find a partner if you're not married, or maybe you have children. Ultimately, you never want to be forced to move, because that's where the problem comes in. You want your home to last you for as long as possible. And sure, if you decide to move, or sure, your life changes, and great, that's the best way to do it. But you never want to be forced out of that home. There you have it. I'm Jeff O'Leary talking about what I would buy if I was a first-time home buyer. If you have any questions about real estate, always feel free to call or email me. Keeping real estate real, and I'm out.